How do you feel that he is right now as far as getting ready to fight?
Well, he's right in the conditioning coach. So, and they seen him work well together. If this guy did his job, then Sergey's ready. I think it helps Sergey mentally also in preparation for this fight.
Now he was he's not a boxing guy.
No, he's not. But he's not a boxing person. But he's definitely in physical fitness.
So Sergey's doing less and getting more out of it. Is that basically how it is?
That's what I was watching. Yeah, the guys got him resting, not overexerting. So the first camp, some days he was on 14 miles. Yeah, so why are you running 14 miles? You gotta wear your legs. So he's not doing. He's running, but not 14. He's 5. So he's saving himself.
John, what was your ringside view of the first fight? Tell me rounds 1 through 12, just the overall thoughts.
Well, the first half of the first fight he won. I had it 5-1, maybe 6-0. But the second half, I had it 3-3 or 4-2 at best reward. So you count that as a knockdown. I thought so was a fight. The judge didn't see it that way, but he did. To me, he didn't have to beat Ward. He beat Ward in his own game. He outboxed Ward the first half of the fight. His jab was stronger. He was knocking Ward off balance with it. He just didn't sustain the attack in the second half of the first fight. And that's what hurt him, I guess, in the judges.
About this training for this specific camp, how was it?
The camp was good. We brought in a new conditioning coach, and they worked well together. And he listened to the things that I've been showing him that he needs to do to be successful at hopefully swaying the judges' minds that he did win the second fight. But he's been listening.
John, could you let us in on any tweaks or adjustments that happened in camp for this fight?
One was the inside game. Both fighters held a lot, and Sergey was definitely to blame for that also. Now Ward thinks that he's going to hurt Sergey to the body and probably break him down. And guess what? You have to ask yourself, if you watch Ward's fight, he grabs a lot. He's not a true inside fighter. He grabs a lot, he holds, he mauls, and then he hits you with a as good as Sergey punches, do you think that he's going to stand there and take those kind of punches to the body? No. His mentality is different. He's a survivor type fighter. He's defensively sound. So once he gets hit, he's gone. He's going to take off. He's going to stand there and take those kind of punches.
Well, what do you think about a lot of the experts, the good boxing mind saying Ward figured him out, he's the smarter guy, and that's how the rematch will go?
Well, I saw all those so-called experts. Just think about this. If Sergey hadn't slowed down and kept at the same pace he had, what would Ward have done different? He got his ass whooped the same way because Sergey beat him the first half of the fight the way he wanted to. He slowed down. That allowed Ward to get back in the game. If he didn't slow down, then what could Ward do? He still lost the second half of the fight the way he lost the first half. Sergey allowed him to get back in the game. He didn't just do it. Sergey allowed him to get back in the game.
Why do you think he did that?
Because he got tired. That's why. He couldn't get his out punch.
Was it his legs?
Get that second. I don't know what it was. He just said he felt fatigued. And he felt fatigued, and he couldn't continue the pace that he had earlier.
That's part of the question. I mean, if he has to put it together in the gym and in the fight, if he couldn't do it the first time, I mean, what adjustments did he make? And what makes you so sure that he did those adjustments to not get tired this time? I mean, being well conditioned is a fighter's. That's a part of the fight, you know.
That's a funny question. If he got a new conditioning coach and he got himself in better condition, then why can't he sustain an attack the second half of the second fight the way he should the first half of the first fight? That's what he got the guy in there for, to make sure that this time around he doesn't falter, that he can keep that same pace going. So that's why they brought the guy in.
That's key to you. The conditioning is the key.
No, the key for him. It's more mental. The key is to keep that steady, good, hard jab, the heavy jab that you had him in the first fight, and go more to the body the second fight. Make him work. Now, make Ward is going to change his style and fight you at your game. That's what we want. Because he's the bigger puncher. Ward can't take that kind of punch. So go to the body. Let's see if Ward can take the same. He's talking all this stuff. He's going to do all this. Let's see if he can take it. The body not meant to take that kind of punishment. Sergey can't punch. Now, if Ward says he can't, let's stand in front and let's see. I guarantee them to stand there.
John, isn't there some fighters who, no matter how hard they train, still have problems with conditioning, or is that not the case?
Well, if you train hard and proper, then you shouldn't have a problem with that. So I just think that the fact that he said he overtrained for the first fight. Now he's a guy that understands the nucleus of training, without burning yourself out. If he's done his job, Sergey should be ready. And then mentally, it also helps Sergey out. And it makes him, he feels better with his conditioning. And he has to be smarter. Don't go look for the knockout. Don't go look for the first round knockout, second round knockout. Don't shoot your wide trying to knock this guy, because it's not going to happen. Sergey, Ward's a very intelligent fighter in the ring. And then the fact that he got dropped by a punch that wasn't solid, you think Ward's going to stand and get hit by that? He knows that this guy can't punch. He's going to be stupid and just stand and take the shot. So Sergey has to be a little bit smarter and shoot Ward. Cut the ring off a little more, go to the body more. Use that good jab like he did in the first half of the first fight and upset him. And if you can do that, he can prove they got box Ward. He can prove that. They got box Ward. Just be smart. Don't look for the knockout. The knockout will come. Just set him up the way he's supposed to, and then you knock him down later on.
Will Sergey follow your instructions this time for all 12 rounds?
If he wants to keep his belly, he better follow. The game plan is set, and the same game plan worked in the first half of the first fight. Why change it? Do what you're supposed to do. If you want to get those belts back, do what you're supposed to do when you get them back.
Well, I heard you guys say earlier in the week that what they try to do, the Ward camp, actually brought you guys closer. Is that you and Sergey?
I think Ward, because they say I reached out to them. That's BS. This guy says he's the son of God. He's telling a whole lot of lies. He's telling a whole lot of lies. And he's getting false truth from his people. Only two people talk, me and one other person in that camp. No one else did that discussing. And then he went off. And then I turned it down. So.
How did he know certain things, like he said that he had gotten?
He lied. They're little lies. But listen, I didn't say half of that crap. They just told him some bull-faced lies. Like I said, he said he's the son of God. Well, man, quit listening to these people saying these damn lies, because I look at an ass and you're lying too. I didn't say that. Listen, an offer was made to me and I turned it down. That's the bottom line.
Does that kind of make this person now more for you? And do you feel a little bit disrespected because he called that a cardinal rule? You broke a cardinal rule as a trainer.
That person, listen, they broke the cardinal. They came to me. Their camp came. I didn't break anything. I got a call when they at the booth. So, okay,
John, are you similar to Sergey right now in that you're kind of amped up for this fight?
I'm trying to look at that people lying. You can lie like this fight. I'm trying to curse. What you lie about? Listen, you tried to stunt, it didn't work. You tried to make our camp, rattle our camp. But no, what you did, like I said, you brought us close together. I thank them. Sergey is listening more now, and camp is better. He's more receptive when I'm trying to show him to win this second fight. So they did me a favor. I appreciate it. Yeah.
But it seems like he's carrying more intensity into this fight. It almost seems like that's the case with you too. You both really want to get this.
I want the victory that he should have gotten the first fight. I want him to get the second fight. He deserves that. He won the first fight. Ward survived. Yes, he survived. And he came back. He won a few rounds. He didn't dominate anyone round. He didn't just hurt Sergey or just really show where he was so dominant. He just did what he does best. He survived and he used a few jabs and he clinched and held. And he won a couple rounds. He didn't dominate the fight to get the decision. Sergey dominated the fight more than he did. He just slowed down. That's Sergey's biggest mistake. He slowed down and didn't keep the same pace that he had in the first half of the first round.
Is Sergey on weight?